Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to the shop, welcome to the stream. Regan's in, changed his name back from Fergerber. All good, hope everybody's having a good week. It's flying by again, isn't it? It's already Thursday. Lots of progress has actually been made. Lots of progress on the 125 for sure, and I think we're gonna make a ton of progress tonight because all of the parts from my parts list and all my ordering, all of that has shown up. So I think we're in good shape to do some wrenching tonight, get some things going on. Take a tool around. That's what I'd like to tackle tonight, get the front forks going. Everything is, all the nuts and bolts are in the evapor rust, all the rubber parts are in brake fluid, so that's looking good. Then we've got a bunch of other rubber parts to restore, and then we may dive into cleaning up on the engine just a little bit. But this is kind of the main focus, I think, for, I don't know, first part of the stream. It's probably not going to take the entire stream. Regan, how are you? I like this name better. You guys can't switch up your names on me because it gets me all darn confused. Got a little bit of two-hearted ale this week, so we're going to do that tonight. Little sip on that, and yeah, how have things been going? Things have been going pretty darn good as far as Keep On Wrenching goes. Moving our way towards that 8,000 mark on the subscribers for the channel, and Keep On Wrenching community group is now at 325 members. We just keep chipping away at it. So yeah, if you're not a member, if you're new to the stream, be sure to join the Keep On Wrenching community group on Facebook. And let's see, and also don't forget, new sticker orders are going out, so go get your free sticker on keeponwrenching.com. Just fill out the form on the home page. Go and deal with that. I also did get some more resources added in, added some more of these, more of our retailers, right? eBay 4-into-1, Common Motor, David Silver Spares, Bike Bandit, Z1 Enterprises, Scrambler Cycle. Got more to add if you're buying parts from other places. I would love to know what that is and what just happened here. Warren Smith just subscribed to the channel. Awesome, thanks so much for subscribing, Warren. Hope you're enjoying the day. Tula Tom just joined the stream. That's great to see you, Tula. Very, very cool. Loving it. So yeah, just chipping away at this thing. I think I have a plan for being able to kind of beef up parts of this website pretty quickly. For some reason, I've been trying to like write words, and I think if I make this a little bit more video-centric, with just some text links and things like that, it might go a lot faster. It's just sometimes when you gotta write words, I just don't want to write words, to be quite honest. Parts, I'm starting to get really organized with the different parts, so I think there'll be an eBay store coming pretty soon. If you've missed past live streams, the live streams are getting all loaded up on the website, so you can go and check those out. Of course, you can always go back to the YouTube channel as well, where there's over 200 videos, 40 hours of motorcycle restoration goodness, and all of that. And then also, I got some builds to add because I've got 2 more bikes that are coming down, and I'm going to be working them all through. We've been focusing on the Apocalypse bike, but there's not a spot here for the 125. So I've been slacking a little bit on the website portion of stuff. I hope you guys forgive me. Ed, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining tonight. We're going to tackle the front forks on the CL125. Got a cool story to tell kind of around all of that. So, and then kind of back over here, excuse me, we've got this little 125 little motor sitting here. Ran it when I took it off. We'll see if it's running when I put it back in. Hey, Tony, welcome to the stream, man. Hope everything's going good. 5 Dirty Bikers. You guys have been crushing it. Been seeing a lot of content from you out there lately, so very, very cool. But yeah, here, look at this little cutie. She's got to get cleaned up, got to get checked out. But again, when we took it out, it totally ran. So we're going to test my mechanic ability to see if I can do that. And then I've got a really, really nice Kickstarter. This one's kind of roached out, so yeah, probably switch that out. Cover's got to come off eventually, and we'll have to clean the whole darn thing. This is the most painful part of the process aside from scraping gaskets. Because scraping gaskets is one thing that I absolutely hate. Building a good community, 10 viewers, 20 minutes in. I've been already rambling on for 20 minutes. No, I have not been rambling for 20 minutes. I'm 4 minutes in because I gave us a a countdown timer. So yeah, let's take a quick little tour of some of the progress. I'll wait till the stream gets going to really show off some of the stuff I'm super excited about. But overall, if we hop over here and we take a look at the shelf, we got ourselves a pretty minty looking 125S hanging out. And I think it's going to go pretty darn fast. I really battled clear coat, but got these sanction tubes looking pretty damn beautiful. I'm pretty pleased with how that all came out. Got our front hub. That cleaned up pretty damn, look at that. Oh, look at that shine. How can I do that again? Looks beautiful. Took a lot of time, man, to get these kind of cleaned up. But then also, super excited with how these switches and the handlebars came out. Look at that. New grips, polished out the aluminum switches. I think I'm going to go back through and add red paint to all of these. Doing that. But yeah, really nice. That replacement set went really good. Of course, I had to run all the cabling, all the wiring. I'm going to just reuse, remember last week, that replacement cable. You know what? I was just going to touch on that, Regan. I'm actually just going to go back to the original. The original didn't look terrible. It functions. It works. So I'll go with that. I can always switch it out later. Because that one was like a foot too long. So we've got that. And we, you know what? I painstakingly ordered new cables for everything. These aren't new. These are old ones. And I made damn sure that they were all going to be black. And wouldn't you know, I got one that came in gray. I'll try to get over that, but I might put a sleeve over it or something just because I want them all to be the same, you know. But yeah, it's a bummer. Here's that extra long throttle cable that I'll have to deal with. But always keep your old cables. Just keep them for reference. Don't go throwing that stuff away. What else? This is kind of the next big thing we got to dive into here. This big old box. Big old box of pretty much everything that needs to be restored, cleaned, wire brushed. Springs, axles. Here's our front headlight. This is actually another one off of another bike. This will clean up pretty fast. Not too worried about that, but these lights, these are going to be a little bit of a chore. Yeah, we got a little dent in that one, but I got a box full of those I'm not too worried about. So yeah, whoa, we are making progress. The other thing that I'm super excited about is that replacement front wheel showed up in record time. It showed up in like a day and a half. Found it at a Michigan parts company, so it shipped to me really fast. And take a look at this. This one is clean. It sat in evaporust for about 3 days. And I tell you what, I pulled it out. I lightly brushed it with a nylon brush. And this is what I ended up with. It needs to be trued, and that's something Tula's going to help me with this weekend. Tula's going to stop by the home shop. At least I'm hoping we can still do that this weekend. But we'll get this trued up because we got some dead spokes in the mix. But man, this thing is a million times better. So I do need to thank, you know, the donations from last week on the stream that really allowed me to pick this up. So Patrick and Brian T, thanks for chipping in and getting this. I got it in a record time. I mean, look at that. That is so damn clean. It's going there. Tula, still have a lot to do. It starts to go fast once you're at that point that you're at. It'll go quicker. It'll go quicker. So, yeah, I was kind of hoping the bearings would have been pulled from this hub, but nah, they're still there. So I've still kind of got that issue. But man, for a replacement original hub, look at how clean that is. Look at how clean that is. I just love it. I just love it. Tula Tom, I put it on, but don't have the engine or the carbs in yet to really see if it'll be an issue. Just connected at the handlebars. Yeah, I'm so stoked about this. And then we got new tires, new rubber, everything's ready to go on this whole thing. So let's get to wrenching. I've been yapping enough, everybody. So let's dive in. I've been kind of doing a little bit of research as far as how these forks go together. They look very similar to a 350. Very similar, actually. But there are, just like everything else, there are nuances to things. Everything's got nuances. Just want to find some gloves. Shale's in. Hey, Shale, how are you? Good to see you on the stream. Tula, I hope that thumbs up is for let's knock out a trued wheel on Saturday. That'd be awesome. I haven't checked in on my rims this week to see how they're doing for the 350, but once we get those, it's going to go pretty darn fast. So first things first, I've had just a bunch of stuff kind of hanging out, you know, getting ready to get back on. So I sorted it all out. This one's sitting in, these are sitting in brake fluid. These are all my rubber, you know, cushions and things like that. This has been in for a day, okay? So I put those in last night, and then I also put these nuts and bolts and everything in last night, and night and day difference already just by looking at these right here. So we've got that. Oh, beauties. Beauties. These things, these were all rusty, real ugly. And now they've got a little bit of a nice little shine to them. There's a couple little more spacers. I only need a couple of those, but oh my goodness, yeah, everything is, whoa, perfectly clean. This is a rear brake stay. I mean, we might be able to get, you know, wow, look at this. I should have taken before and afters, but little 24-hour soak in the evaporust, and we're good to go. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much. Don't forget to thumbs up the stream. Don't forget to participate in the comments. That's always fun. This one's in a little bit rougher shape. It's got a little bit of chrome chip, but I believe I have an extra that's not in terrible shape. So got two good top bolts. I'm not going to probably need that one. Look at these. These are just shiny freaking new, man. Evaporust for the win on this stuff. Here's my top one. This one's got a little bit of pitting on it, but I'm not going to get too bent out of shape about that. It's going to look fine. It's going to give it just a little bit of character. Yeah, all these bolts. These are front lower fork bolts. There's more bolts. Who knows what these bolts are for? I don't even remember at this point. Ooh, damn, this was a nice rusty mess as well. This is all cleaned up. Beautiful. Yeah, man, this is magic stuff, man. Evaporust for the win on this stuff. Woo, loving it. And yeah, all this little stuff. I have to really remember how the hell this all came apart and put it back together. Once we dive into it, though, it should be pretty straightforward. At least I'm hoping it will be. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Isn't there a Meatloaf song like that? Come back to me. I miss you like this. Something like that. Should be a couple washers in here. Yeah, there's another washer. You good to go there. I'm very curious about the brake fluid. I've never tried the brake fluid approach for restoring rubber pieces. I believe this should go here like this. I don't know what the hell that bolt is for. I'm surprised. I would think there'd be one more washer in there. I was real diligent about all the different parts and making sure that I had everything I needed. So we're going to find out whether or not, you know, Brian kind of knows what the hell he's talking about or not. So let's leave these out. This is dirty evaporust, so I don't want to go and put that back in, actually, right off the bat. Try to keep your clean evaporust and your dirty evaporust, you know, in kind of separate kind of containers. I'll just leave those ones together. The one thing I do need that I neglected to grab was just a little bit of water, because we do want to rinse. Remember, you want to rinse all of your evaporusted stuff off in water, otherwise it gets sticky and gross, sticks together, and all that bad stuff. So let's go hit some water here real quick. This won't take too long. Would love a shop sink. I think a shop sink would be a wonderful, wonderful addition to the mix, but I'm just not sure how the hell I would put that in. Just giving these a quick kind of rinse off in some water. Just get that nasty film off of it, because when that stuff dries, it gets gross and it's real messy. And then for the time being, just so we don't get some a bunch of, you know, flash rusting on the different parts, just kind of get any of this excess water out of here. And then we just go to our good old WD-40 kind of spritz this stuff down just a little bit. We'll be putting it straight back on the bike, but it's nice just to do it because, man, rust will show up really, really fast. Shows up really fast. So yeah, just do that for the time being and we should be golden there. All right, let's get to the rubber pieces. This is what I am most curious about, and this could be the messiest part of the stream. I'm really not quite sure what to expect here, but let's see, I can show you what I was using. This came highly recommended from a member of the Keep On Wrenching community group, and it was some of this. A little bit of synthetic brake fluid .4. All right. Tula Tom, call a plumber. Yeah, I guess I could do that. But that's no fun. All right, let's open this up. So this, I put all the rubber pieces in here. And these were kind of like, they were like kind of rock hard, not malleable. And man, look at this. This is like nice and springy. So springy, it springs right out of my fingers. I should grab just a little piece of paper towel. And what I'm hoping for is that all this stuff kind of just reconstituted itself. Yeah, these were all really nice and dry. So let's keep going. This is a good sign right off the bat. I think this brake fluid might be the deal. I just stuffed it all in. Oh, this was dry. This was almost gray in color. This looks almost brand new now. Love that. We'll give them a wipey wipe and see how it goes. But the boots were the ones I was real kind of concerned about because they were dirty. They were bad. Before I put them into the brake fluid, look at that. Give these a wipe and we'll see how clean they are in actuality. But I was a little worried. I was like, oh, I wonder if they're going to lose shape if I stuff them in a jar. No, brake fluid worked just fine for doing that. Let's pull this out of here. I want to waste as little of it as possible and get all my little miscellaneous pieces and parts out of here. But yeah, look at this. This is encouraging for sure. Look at that. This thing was was almost gray. It got .4 to here. Can't read. It's too far away. Here or have? Oh boy, might have to switch my position. I can't read. But yeah, so these are all of those parts kind of reconstituted. Let's give these just a little bit of a wipe. These were filthy, man. These were absolutely filthy. And I think these are going to be okay. Just giving these a little wipe. Yeah. Shoot. Light years ahead of where they were. So that definitely works, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper. I've been using Armor All for a lot of this stuff in the past. That's a faint cheap in the little bottle, so this is the way to go, all right? Brake fluid. I wish I had, what did I do with those? Do I still have those ugly gray ones? It kind of looked exactly like that before I put them in here. And it brought them back. Look at that. Look at that. I'll be jiggered. I'll be jiggered. What's everybody been working on? What's going on in everybody's shops? People have been sharing a lot on the Keep On Wrenching community group and seeing a lot of stuff happening. Just kind of getting the excess out of these. And really, it didn't waste a whole hell of a lot, to be quite honest. I thought it might be kind of dripping all over the place, making a huge mess, but this is tolerable. I can deal with this. No big deal. But man, the big thing is they kind of have their elasticity back. That's what I'm most happy about. I can kind of just stretch these. And I was a little worried that these might lose their form, but no, as soon as I open the can, they bounced right back to where they should be. Just kind of getting inside these little ribs. Is that the right word? I don't know. Springy parts. Let's just call it that. Yeah. Man, that actually cleaned up really nice. Really nice. Again, I probably have a picture someplace of what these looked like before, but trust me, they were looking pretty rough. Or you could go back to the old reveal videos of the original bike. Thanks so much for joining the stream. If you're new to the stream, be sure to check out Keep On Wrenching Community Group on Facebook. Hit up keeponwrenching.com for a free sticker. I'm going to get those probably packaged up this weekend and in the mail next week. So you can be on that list and get yourself a Keep On Wrenching sticker. And yeah, just hang out, have fun. Also, hey, if you really like the stream, you want to support, you can always go to the merch store, pick up a t-shirt, pick up a hat, pick up a mug, all that stuff. Woohoo! I think I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I will tell you, you know, this is like my third and a half or fourth bike. I guess it'd be considered my fourth bike, this 125. My standards have fallen just a little bit, I think, over time. Brian T, why aren't you wrenching? Why are you here? I thought you said that you were going to be working on stuff tonight and that you had goals. Chuck, welcome to the stream. Working on an old 63 105? Oh, man, if you're a part of the Keep On Wrenching group, I would love to see some pictures of that. These smaller Honda bikes are really starting to kind of win me over a little bit. Here we go. Here's a parts list from cmsnl.com. So we can kind of idiot savant our way through this a little bit tonight, I think. And I think the other thing that I'll do while I'm sitting here, since, you know, time is money and we got to keep making progress, I'm going to grab my brake fluid, my jar that I had, and here I organized everything, all of the frame rubbers. So I'm going to go ahead and drop all my frame rubbers in here. All this stuff came off of the frame in some way or another. I did wash it in hot Dawn dish soap. And I can kind of just sit here and get nice and cleaned up. And we can pop those into the frame. And then we'll be able to keep going on there as well. Chuck's going to send some pics. Awesome. Hey, Claire, welcome to the stream. Great freaking job on polishing that aluminum, of stripping the paint and going through all of that. Really impressive job. Nice stuff. I think you're going to be happy in the long run with that. All right, back to this deal. Just want to kind of mock one up. I think in my brain, I think I know how this goes, but I'm not 100% sure. Really the only thing I'm going to need for installation, I think a 10mm wrench, a little bit of Marvel Mystery Oil would help me out. What else am I going to need? A little marble. Oh, and I'll need a snap ring plier. I'll need one of those as well. So find my snap ring pliers. I think it was these. That worked well. So if you remember when I was disassembling all this stuff, let me get you a good angle of what's going on here. I left the original fork seal in just to make sure that I got the orientation right, and I did get some replacement fork seals. So I'm all set there. So here are my new fork seals. Again, all the parts for these 125s are so cheap. Oh God, it's so refreshing. All right, so it looks like there's a kind of a groove on one side. Groove is going down. It looks like groove is going down. Yep. So that's pretty straightforward. We can get that rocking and rolling. But before I do that, I just kind of want to mock some of this up. I'm going to need one of my sanctions, my nicely new polished sanctions, which I'm very, 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 very pleased with. And let's see. The only thing I don't have to finish this job tonight is I don't have any fork oil. So I'm going to have to put like a little tag on it just to be like, hey, dummy, don't forget the fork oil. But this should just go right back into its guide. I put a little bit of lubrication in it. I wiped these all down. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my little drain plug. Let's pull that off of there. Put that in a safe spot. Beautiful. It's going to be there just like that. And then we can start focusing on this. Let me give you a little bit of elevation. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Feels good to be in the shop working on some stuff. Feels good to be working on some stuff. Just gotta get you the right view. These are kind of tall parts, so there we go. So we've got our fork seal is gonna go down first. So fork seal goes down first, and then I believe one of these fancy dancy little rings goes up on top of that. Let's refer to the guide here. Let's see, looks like, looks like it goes the other way. So I'll do this. No, that doesn't feel right. That's there, that pops down in there. Push that down there. That would go there, that would go there, and snap ring would go on top. Yeah, it would go like this. So make sure before you, don't just go and slide your seals on, make sure you lubricate them well. So that's where the Marvel comes in real handy. Just get in on it. Get some Marvel in there. Be kind of sparingly with it. That groove should go down. I believe that's how that went. Doggone it, guys. I might have to check the manual here real quick. I just want to make sure, because it doesn't look like that washer lays quite flat. One of the best things I did, man, was get all of these manuals and stuff on this iPad. It's been so useful to be able to just be like, boop, boop, boop. Am I going to get into the trans? I don't think I have to. I'll probably tear the motor apart. Not all. I probably won't split it apart. I'll just do normal maintenance on it. Because again, the motor runs. It doesn't look like it has any like crazy leaking issues or anything like that. So, front suspension 45. Just jump ahead to 45. This old iPad is a little slow. It kind of tests my patience sometimes. Let's see, here's 45 right here. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh boy, it's really dogging today. What's going on? Just want to make sure I have the order of things correct. Front spring. This is what I'm looking for. On top of that, look at this little mystery object. Isn't that crazy? What's that? For the fork oil, I did find one that seems to be just fine. I can show you that here in a second. But yeah, what is this mystery washer here? Looks like the snap ring goes right in. Looks like the snap ring goes right into over on top. So yeah, it goes like this. Then the seal is going to come down. Slide that down. It's all lubed up. And we're going to want to push that down inside of there. And then snap ring goes right on top of that. That's what it looks like to me. That's kind of interesting, kind of suspect, isn't it? Connected dots, right? Yeah, but it's not helping connect any dots for me right now. Let's see, I just need like a little dull flathead. So what I need to push that seal down in there. Like I would have guessed on the CB350s, they have one of these that go in over the top. And that does fit perfectly. I'm pretty sure that goes in there. So here we can go. Careful not to puncture the seal. Carefully just kind of push it down in there. It should kind of just go, you know, fall into place. Just got to go slow. Gently push it, manipulate it into position until you can kind of see where that snap ring goes in. Again, this is a really dull, flat screwdriver, so I'm not using anything sharp on it. Why do my lights suck tonight? Boy, I can barely see in the shop. And that's going in there. Looks like it's got to go a little ways yet. A little flat punch, I could grab one of those too. That would probably work fine. These aren't the easy seals. Oh, good. Stug 41, I'm correct. That washer goes over the top. I thought so. I kind of thought so. I'm going to actually put that washer down on top of here. Kind of use that as my push point on this. Get you back up here. Ugh. Ugh. There. Oh, there it made some progress. And try to get that snap ring. You can see the little groove in the snap ring. I think what I'm going to do, I'll grab my little punch and a little rubber hammer and give that a little swift, aggressive action to try and get that into place. Oh, man, where are the weeks going, man? Where are the weeks going? They are flying by right now. It's like we're in a weird little time warp. Oh, that's exactly what I want. Right there. Give these a couple little tappy taps. Ooh, fabric wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm not too worried about scratching it. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. And I thought I had all my punches in one place. Of course, I got all these little tiny ones. That's the ticket right there. That's the one I'm looking for. This should work fine. There we go. It doesn't want to freaking go in there. What's going on? Should just pop in there. What the hell's going on? I guess I could compare the old versus the new. You know, these new ones look a little bit freaking thicker, man. These ones look just a little bit thicker. Yeah, I'd love to learn how to weld, but these do look just a little bit thicker. Actually, not a little bit, quite a bit. Huh. That could be a sign of a problem. Like so far, these parts for the 125, they're not that accurate. Just trying to see here, get a reference point. My seal is down in there. Seal looks right. Don't want to bash on it too damn much, but It's like right where the, it's like right where that snap ring would want to go. Kind of weird. It's like there's no room for that little washer to go in there. Yeah, the snap ring groove is like right where it's saying to go. I do feel like that snap ring should, like that snap ring, they're not showing a washer there. That's kind of weird. See if they give another little explanation here. That's rear shock. Here we go. Removing. Yeah, there is definite, that should go in there. But it doesn't really want to. It doesn't want to. See if any of these are like different thicknesses or not. Yeah, I could. Yeah, slug, they're different. They are a little bit thicker, which really sucks. I don't know if this micrometer is sensitive enough, but let's take a look here. I'll go from the outer edge. All right, so this is 7.4 on the new one. And here's an original 7.0. 7.1. That's a big difference. 2 millimeters is kind of a big difference here. Hey JP, good to see you. It's slightly there's a little bevel on one side, on this side right here. It looks like that comes up. This grooved end should go down. But yeah, there's a 2 millimeter. I mean, it's a visible. It's really hard for me to show you on camera, but there is a visible. This one is thicker. It is thicker. Let me check. Let me check my books here. Make sure, because I'm not seeing a CL125. Just gonna check. Yeah, front suspension, same thing. They're like the same damn book. Just see if the drawings are a little bit different here. 344, 45. Okay. 125S. All right. Da 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 da. Yeah, it could be sanded, Stug. It could. So this one's not that helpful. 13 there. It's not really showing a washer. Let's take a look at this one just to double check. Yeah, it's not showing a washer. Snap ring, rubber, slide. Well, where would that washer come from? Because it definitely was a part of it. And it seems weird that a snap ring would it seems weird that a snap ring would not have a metal surface underneath it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. So just for giggles, I'm gonna put one of the old ones in and see if that goes, because I would not have this part kind of laying around here. You know, if it wasn't on the bike. I wouldn't have it just laying around. So here's an original. Let's go slide this one back on. And you know what? The stamp seal's probably okay anyway. And let's go get it up like that. Slide this down. I'm just very curious now to see if this makes a difference at all. So I'll take this and just see if it slides into position. I'm going to bet that it is, because that 2 millimeters is a big difference. Big difference in something like this. Big difference. Oh, I got that marble all over my damn hands now. A little more on this end. And a little bit more right here. Just trying to see. Yeah, this one. This one doesn't actually seem to be going down any, well, yeah, it is just a little bit different. Sawzall, the BT Sawzall. What is it? BT Zall. I'm gonna have to get used to that, the BT Zall. I may just leave this seal in there. Hope for the best, honestly. If I can get it to go. It does look like there's a little bit more room. Let's try this again. You know, but even this doesn't fit quite right. I don't think that there is. Because, okay, let's go back to the other, the other sanction and just see. But like, where would those come from? If not from there, where would they be coming from? They come from there? No, they don't go from there. So if I take one of these, now it totally goes in there. It goes in there perfectly. Well, what a puzzlement this is. What a puzzlement. I wonder if there's just something hindering my progress here. Is the fork tube bent a little bit? Let's try this again. Maybe there's something up with that one. Huh. You know, it's always like the most damn simplest things start to give you the most problems. That dropped down in there a long ways. Here's my new seal. Okay, go ahead and put my new seal over. Make sure I keep this nice and lubed up. Pull that on there. Push that down in there. My computer's making weird noises at me. And I had one that I was kind of bashing on a little bit, so that could go down there. There's something a little off, I think, with that one sanction tube. That may require a little bit of investigation. Let's just see if this one goes together nicer. Or more nicely. A little ridge over here. Yeah, man, these seals are tight. Like, I know they're tight, but these are really tight. I don't think it goes down any more than that, man. I really don't. Huh. What a puzzlement. Yes, yes, I just tried that. That's why I switched to this other one, because I was like, see, maybe if the other one might be out of round a little bit. Get this seal down in there. But it's kind of weird that it doesn't like show that washer in the drawings, and I can get this one kind of in place. Like kind of though, like not really. Like this one will go down. Should be. Yeah, it doesn't go down any further than that. Huh. I'm going to try it with the old one again. I know this is like hard on these new seals, but I don't really care. Now I'm just very curious. And when I'm curious, I start to dive into stuff. Seals were cheap. They're like $5. Push this thing down all the way. That's seated out. It's totally clean. Let's go to an old seal. Here's one of the old ones. And these ones, I feel like this one's just going to go right where I want it to go. But I'm curious to see how far it's going to go down. Let's go over to this side. And I kind of want to go review the live stream now to see if indeed that is where they came out. But I'm almost positive because it was labeled in the bin. And I wonder if I take one of these, drop that in there. Try one. Ooh, almost dropped my iPad on the ground. Just want to see, why aren't they going in clean? That's because they lay in there without the tube in. They lay in there perfectly. What the world's going on, guys? Drastically different. Yeah, these are a little bit different. No doubt about it. Huh. This is a puzzlement, man. A true and proper puzzlement. What do I do with my little flat screwdriver? Randy Sweet just subscribed to the channel. Thanks, Randy. Thanks for being a part of the group. Good to have you here. Sorry, we're kind of struggling. We're struggling a little bit here with this seal. Because take a look at this. I can go grab one of my washers. See if this will go down in there. Yeah, it sits in there perfect, right where that snap ring ridge would be. Or I'd be able to get the snap ring in, and everything would be right as rain. Like this one. Yeah, they're not like all equal. Yeah, but look at that. That drops right in there perfectly. Brian, let's just step away for a minute. Sometimes it helps to relax and rethink. I'm not to a frustration point yet, George. But it is interesting to me that the original is like 7.1. And the new is like a 7.6. That can't be right. It's so damn close. 7.2, 7.3. Let me re-zero this. At 7.3, 7.4. So it's like 2 millimeters thicker. And 2 millimeters is like a lot. Les, welcome to the stream. I guess what I could do is I could just drill this out 2 millimeters. I don't want to get into that. But it also has me like puzzled because it's not showing this as a part. And CMSNL is usually pretty damn accurate with everything that we have going on here. You know what? These might not even go there. Those flat washers, did you guys see that? Or, oh my God, I'm getting mixed up. So let me zoom in here. So here's a little flat washer right here underneath these. I think that snap ring actually just goes in right just like that. Let's get organized. George, I like your idea. Let's get organized. Let's get one set laid out perfectly. And then we can start going from there. Because maybe that 2 millimeters isn't like a deal breaker if, you know, I don't have to worry about it. So let's see. Looks like all of these are the same. Okay, left and right. All right, so they look like they may be just a little bit different. Yes, they are, because there is a little hub that connects there. So I got to pay attention to that too. But let's just get all the parts laid out. So we got, I'll get this one out of the way. We've got, let me grab just a couple rags, kind of help you guys see stuff a little bit easier too. Should have did this right off the bat. But I thought this was going to be pretty easy and not be full of all kinds of drama, but apparently I was wrong. So we've got this, and then this. And then we're going to have one of these, and we're going to have one of these, and we're going to have one of these. And we're going to have one of these, and we're going to have one of these. All right. So we can get this stuff out of here. Let me give you a little different look at what's going on here. All right, then we're going to have one of these. So I can actually box up some of this stuff. Throw this in there, throw that in there. I don't need that. I'm thinking that those may have come from the underside there, which I don't need to worry about those just yet. You guys see that in the drawing, what I was looking at? Because it's saying, yeah, it fits this a hell of a lot better. Fits under here a hell of a lot better. All right. Now we're moving. I think we're on to something here. Yeah, dude, worked like a dream. That brake fluid worked amazing. So I don't need that. That can stay over here. We've got one spring. This, that. I need one of those. Well, those are a little bit different, actually. There's little nuances happening here that I was not really anticipating. Fascinating. All right, I'm just going to move some of this over here. Do that. And then we got our drawing, and I don't need these bearings yet. And what did I do with all my rubber pieces? Oh, here they are. So then we're going to have a boot, which, damn, that looks nice. We're going to have a top cushion and a little cushion, and one of these little rubbers. Yep, that's it. That should be everything that we need. But this has me puzzled here because this is completely different. I wonder if this could be something that I was missing the other night. And it absolutely is. That is my top mount bolt. Yep. I was looking for that last night. So these I'm not going to need. So I got one here, so I'll keep that one. I'll put these two in here. Now we could be onto something. Whew. All right. So let's take a look at this. I just want to loosely kind of put it together how it should be. I'll use an old seal for the test. Now, what the hell, which ones are which now? This is the old one. So this slides onto here. All right. Casey just subscribed to the channel. Awesome. 17 viewers. We're rocking it tonight. All right, so then that all goes together like that. Our snap ring goes over the top. That just feels wrong to me, but that is what we've looked at. 3 different manuals and 3 different sources, and that's what it said. And then we've got our fork ear right here. On the top is this small little bugger. Oops, or at least it looks like it's that one. Yep, and that goes up underneath everything like that. This big cushion goes up underneath here. It kind of plugs into here. Yeah. And it looks like this goes here. If I'm looking at the drawings right, seal rubber spacer. Yeah, I think I may just be mistaken here. And then we've got this that goes up on there like this. This actually does make sense because you got your spring coming up through there. And then we're going to have our spring jamming down on that, which just feels kind of weird to me. Pat just subscribed. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. And then we've got this seal, this rubber boot. Oh, okay. So this goes like this. That pads your spring. It's like that. So then this slides together just like that. Got to get this out of my face because it's starting to bother me. And then this with our boot gets attached here. And then it all slides together just like that. That would account for all of the parts. That accounts for everything, guys. I think that's right. And it makes sense to me that there would be something here. And it shows a flat washer right here, in between here as well. See that? Right underneath there. So there's that. And that would account for our mystery piece that we had on the iPad. Here's another little washer. Let's see here. I think that's right. Let me go back to my other manual. Man, this has become quite a freaking puzzlement here. So here I'm looking. Okay, that's just the tubes. That's not really helping me out here. But yeah, here we can clearly see there is not a washer in on this. The one thing I wish manuals did a little better job of would be like showing how it actually goes on the bike. It's really good for you know, these individual parts and all of that. But it's not really that useful for like actually putting stuff on the bike sometimes. I think this is right though. I mean, we've confirmed on 3 different sources. So I washed them in hot water first. Hot water and ooh, Stug, looking at page 64 of the Honda Shop Manual, the washer goes on the spring side of the rubber. Spring side. So did I have it right, Stug? Like it would make sense to go like here and then here. Oh, it goes underneath. That's what you're saying. It goes underneath when we mount it to the forks. I think that's what you're saying. That makes sense. That makes sense. It'll be on the other side, spring side of that rubber. I think if I'm interpreting you correctly. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. I want to see if Stug comes back and confirms what I just kind of went through. But I think I'm right. Could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. Go ahead and slide my seal back on. Come on, buddy. There we go. Nice and tight. All the way down. We insert this. Just like that. And that actually makes a lot of sense because I was not even coming close with getting those in. Perfect. Let's protect the rubber from the spring. That makes sense, man. I think we're on it. I think we're on it. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's kind of blurring between kind of what the 350s are like. Because the 350s definitely have a metal ring. So I just always have to kind of keep reminding myself, I guess, that, hey, Brian, these are different bikes. The 350s are a hell of a lot heavier, you know. So that would make sense. But yeah, I feel pretty confident in this now. Just gotta check, man. It's like if it doesn't feel right, it's just good to confirm. Look at a lot of different sources and just make sure it's right and you're really comfortable with it. Because there's nothing worse than hopping on a motorcycle and being like, I think I did that right. Let's go for a ride and find out. Okay, go down just a little bit more over here. And one more tappy tap over here. And again, I'm not pounding on it. I'm just, you know, kind of gently trying to coerce it. Oh, my camera's all jacked up. Give me a second here, guys. Come on, I need a little free roam in here. There we go. There we go. I can tip you down. There. I think that's good. I should be able to get my snap ring in on this. I'm going to hit this real quick on the wire wheel, just clean it up a little bit. Pretty straightforward. Oh, grab my visor, safety first. Just cleaning up the snap ring a little bit. That is one loud grinder. And whatever I did with my snap ring pliers, I see them. hopefully, when we start to do this, it's going to just go home. And it's going to be like riddle solved. Yep. Didn't hear the snap, but I can see it in. There we go. All the way around. Oop, that did not seat. All right, let's try it again. Because once you get it in, it shouldn't come out. It shouldn't come out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's so weird, but I mean, we looked at it all together. Kind of keeps like rising up on the other side. It almost feels like it's a little too big. It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of like those cables too, you know? It's like, you know, it clearly says it's for a CL125, but it's like a foot too long. And I'm going to take a real close look and gander at this. Make sure it's underneath everywhere it needs to go. More subs coming in. This is awesome. LM just subscribed to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. We are live learning tonight, guys. Tackling my first set of forks on a CL125S. Be sure, if you're enjoying the stream, go to keeponwrenching.com. Request that free sticker. There, I think I can see it all the way around there. Just had to get a little bit more violent with it, maybe. I don't know. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. See if we can get this thing in there now. There was the snap. There's the snap that you want to hear. Now that ain't going anywhere. Yes. Yep, I hope you guys heard the snap. The snap is key. Let me give it a tap on this end just to make sure. But yep, there we go. Beauty. Okay, so that's in. So now the next piece was this bottom. No. I suck at puzzles, everyone. I suck at puzzles. Yeah, goes like that, which makes sense. Metal down below there. And then our spring slides right down into that. The metal washer, I believe, goes there. And now I think it's booty time. Yeah, it's bottom boot time. So these came off really easy, so I'm anticipating that these will go on pretty easy. Just don't want to rip them, man. I might need to get the heat gun out a little bit, but I'm wondering, yeah, these are pretty malleable, so I think I can just push those on, pull those up, and that's held into position, just like that. Ooh, almost de-microphoned myself. Gotta be careful with that. What looks sus, George? This is a booty time. What looks sus, George? I think everything looks legit to me right here. Dooba-dooba-doo. Okay, so we keep going here. This. Okay, this mounts to the top of the boot. Like that. Like really, I think that's about it until we actually install it onto the bike. It ain't coming apart. It's there, we got nice smooth action here. Yup. Great, John, you're welcome. And no, sure, you're You'll love his vids. John. Is there a new John? John in here? Yeah, it's a scary thing. Flanges 750. It's leaking. Snap was heard. Good. Cool. Good. Good. Awesome. So I think right now this is about as far as I can go on this until I get the rest of this kind of all put together. So we can go ahead and grab, oops, sorry about that. Go ahead and grab our reflector, put that on there. Hopefully we don't break that welded nut off on the inside. Smooth action is very important. All right, and there's our seal. And then we've got that, and that goes on the bottom side, but then this goes up like this. And then this goes under here, so it actually goes like this. Curious. This is the last little puzzle, guys. This is the last little puzzle that we got to figure out is kind of this top side. Why is this camera so messed up? I gotta take that. I was trying to like do some wire management, and what I ended up doing was kind of making problems for myself. Hold tight, guys. Don't get seasick on me. Ugh. There. Now I have free movement. This looks really nice, though. I'm happy. Okay, so just kind of pretending. So I need to make sure. I need to make sure that this is the right one. So this is left. All right, so this would be hub side. Yep, so this would be right, like this. This would all slide together like that. Okay. I'll give you a little elevation here, just trying to figure this out before I try and do this live. That makes total sense, and it's a perfect match. This would go on here. Wait, this goes on there like this, and it captures my boot, but my boot goes around that, I think. Kind of want to get the whole damn thing together, but that's going to be good. That makes sense to me. And then rubber spacer here. Like that. Down around there, and that would go onto the lower, and that would be up on the upper, and then we cap the whole damn thing off with this rubber underneath there. And then that goes into the top of the tube, which will be a pain in the ass to put on, but I think that's right. Any objections? Let me know now. But that feels right, because that would go onto our lower fork. I mean, we could. Oh, shoot, dude. We could put this all together right here on the table. I'll just pull it off the bike, and then we can put it on the bike later. That might make it a little bit easier. Blair Witch video. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh. I'm going to pull this all apart. I'd put my lower triple tree, or whatever the hell they call it, in. Just because I wanted to look at it, to be quite honest. I just wanted to see what it was going to look like. And I think it's going to look amazing. And then I still need to do all my bearings and all that stuff, too. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. I'll leave that, I'll leave that, I'll leave that. I'm just kind of curious. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Let's go down here. Give you a good look-see at the table. And what I should be able to do now would be to pretend. Hopefully I didn't screw myself and paint these. I was trying to be careful. I can't. Whoa, whoa. All right, so sits on the bike like that. This gets kind of shoved onto here. That would spin around like this. You just tap on this a little bit. I might have to sand that just a little. I think we got a little bit of paint. I think we got a little bit of paint in there. Ooh, this stuff starts to get heavy once you start putting it all together. It's not too bad all by itself, but kind of a booger once you start adding up all the parts. Oh, my hands are so greasy right now. Let's see. That is right. I feel good about that. But now I got this stupid thing stuck on here. Oh, God, it's one of those days. Nick, how you doing, buddy? There we go. Gonna have to clean these out, man. I gotta remember on these things, on these insides of these, make sure that you freaking don't. Make sure you don't paint those, because it's a mess when you do. It's a mess when you do. Wonder if I can just do it with this. Let's get the little Dremel out. I think I'm gonna need to swap bits, get a little sanding tube on there. Be a lot better. Nick, how's the day going, man? How's the week going? I was blown away that it was that it was Thursday today. I was like, man, I feel like I'm accomplishing a lot, but the weeks are just melting and melting away. Let's see if I can find a little sanding tube. My Dremel stuff is just such a nightmare. It's like barely usable. Oh, I'd hate to do this all by hand. Is that my little drum? No. I have like this nice little drum. And of course I can't find it. Shoop-doo-doo. Where the hell would that go? Seems like the more organized I get, the more discombobulated everything gets. That might work. That might work. I just don't want to take away too much material, you know. Yeah, BT, what are you sitting on? You're sitting on that bike, man. You gotta get that thing done, man. Gotta get that thing on the road. Well, Jesus. Where are you, buddy? These little Dremel boxes are worthless. The little Dremel boxes are freaking worthless. Huh. I have no idea what the hell that one even is. Really, Nick? You got that one out? I might have missed that post. I might have missed it. Might have to go old school on this and just go for it with some sandpaper. I think that'll be a lot easier. See if I've got something kind of coarse here. Yeah, tis the season for getting these bikes going, man. Let's see. Ooh. So this is what you want to avoid. So when you're painting these things, just make sure you don't get paint inside of here. Because if you do, you're going to have to take the time to do this. And you don't want to force it. And you got to kind of get it all the way back down to that bare aluminum. You'd think I'd learned my lesson after the third time. Get that cleaned out. Because it should go pretty smooth. That should go. No. Like you have to get this completely cleaned and down. Yeah, I was actually looking to get registration and stuff for these kind of next series of bikes that I've got. And the soonest I can get into our Secretary of State here in Michigan was August. Unless I wait around and like try to get like a last minute cancellation, which I don't know who the hell has time to do that. But I'm gonna walk in there with like five bill of sales, I think. One for that trailer that I picked up this week. Wish I could find my Dremel bit. This would go so much faster. And actually clean the end of the barrel here a little bit too. Looks a little dirty. Okay, so this is left. It should go. Man, they are finicky little buggers. There's just a little bit, you can see like on here, there's just a little bit inside of here yet. Yeah, hey, Brian T., I was waiting for you to chime in there. I was waiting for you. I got, one viewer didn't really like that stuff, so I'm trying to steer clear. Oh, I'm not a Lions fan at all. I mean, I don't really understand how anybody could be a Lions fan, even if I was from Michigan. I don't understand how anybody could really get into that. I mean, maybe Barry Sanders was like the best thing that he had. I put that vid in my last video for you, BT. That was 100% dedicated to you. Little Easter egg for you. Oh, God, I would die to have that Dremel bit. Where in the heck would I have put that? Well, going old school, this has given me flashbacks to my first bike, for sure. Packers used to suck. Well, the Packers are going to suck again very soon, my friend. I could not be happier about that. Well, it is confirmed. Brian did not practice what he freaking preaches. Because this thing is just chocked full of freaking paint, man. It is just plumb full of paint. I'm hoping I could just eyeball that little cleaner thingy. It's like a little drum sander attachment for my Dremel. It's a wonderful little thing. I didn't put it back in the box. Why didn't I put it back in the box? Oh, God, that's brutal. Like, this is just painful, having to do it like this. Option B. I'm going to my brass bits. Should have a brass bit in here. That should do the job a hell of a lot quicker. Oh yeah. So I got just oh, God darn this camera tonight. It's just being a little turd. It's being like a Packers fan. Let's clean this out. Now I can just go ahead and do this. And I'm telling you, you got to get all of it. You got to get all of it, man. Otherwise, that thing will not slide in there. There. Now I think we're in business here. Now I think we're in business. All right, so left, left, left. Drops down. Should go like butter almost. Yeah, once you get the damn paint out of it, it'll slide right where it needs to be. Like, there is like zero forgiveness in this stuff. Now I can pull this up. And I wonder if that rear axle trick works on the 125s. I'm actually kind of curious. Because we got to get this thing all put together yet. And this thing likes to slide around, let me tell you. So I think what I'm going to do, I need one of those bolts. I believe it was this. Just for now, I'm just going to kind of put in the one little bolt. I think it's a 14. I am correct. Yes. Just a little bit. Hold that in position just like that. There's that little crowny piece. And let's see, so the bike is going this way. Perfect. And this would be the right one to go on here. Just like that. That's how that will go onto the bike. Yeah, look at that, we got it. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Boom, boom. Everything looks like that is how that would line up. And then, let's see, on the top, what I do with that little cushion, had that one little cushion. Oh, don't tell me that fell on the ground now. Get my Dremel out of the way. And then it'll all go together like this. Where the hell did that go? Okay, here we go. Don't want to lose this part. Here we go. Now this should, famous last words, should, where the hell's that little rubber part? It's laying around here somewhere. What the hell did they do with it? I'll grab this one. I'll find that other one. This is going to slide onto the top, just like this. And then hopefully this will kind of insert itself into the top end. I'm just kind of doing a fit test here. Oh yeah, that just goes like that. Boop. Boop. And then we grab one of our bolts on the top. And then that should all work once it's all released. So I think I got this kind of compressed here a little bit. It should be right. There we go. Yep. Boom. That'll all kind of chew itself together, and then we can lock it all into place. But that is the general idea of what we're going for right there. So let's go ahead and put that other fork together. That feels right to me. Driver84, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for joining. Just want to make sure I'm putting my new ones in. That's the new one, that's the new one. That's that one. Need that later. Need that later. We're having fun working on forks. At least I am. I don't know if you are or not, but I'm having fun kind of digging into this, learning something kind of new. Be sweet to get this front end put together tonight. I think that would be an awesome little accomplishment. Took me a little bit longer to figure out though than I thought. All right, so this one goes together like that. Here is my old seal. And grab this stuff. Lube this up good. Freaking Marvel Mystery Oil comes in so handy so many times. Grab my new seal. Taper it end down. Yeah, let's pull this thing on there. Just like that. Yep. Slide that down into position. Give my hands a little wipe. We can go ahead and do this. The stream name is misleading. Aren't we working on a 125? I changed the name. It didn't say test stream this week. I was proud of myself for remembering to change the name back. What did I even name it? Or are you just saying that this is a boring stream tonight? I think this is mad progress stream. Because honestly, by next week we're gonna have wheels on this bad boy. We're gonna have a rolling frame next week. At least that's what my plan is anyway. There we go. That's in there. Need to grab my little bag of parts. We might even get the lower race and everything installed today. We can go ahead and just clean this up real quick on the wire wheel. My snap ring, that is. That is one loud grinder. All right, drop our snap ring in. Grab our snap ring pliers. Oh, did I put CL350? Ah, well. You know what? I'll just stop doing this. Surprised I put CL350. I'm the worst. Worst. Hopefully you guys heard the snap. That one went in easy. Yeah, that's in there. That's good. All right, next step. Grab this funky little thing down here. I'm gonna grab this thingy, drop that thingy on there. We're gonna find our other spring. Okay, that's one of the biggest damn things is the spring. What the hell they do with it? There it is, it's over here. Drop our spring down, grab our boot, take our boot, see if it wants to play nice. Of course, this one doesn't want to play as nice as the other one did. Oh, come on. There we go. There, that boot's on there. Long end goes down on these. Okay, so that's in there like that. Now I just got to remember the order of operations on this stupid thing. All right, it was like, it was like this. Yeah, like this. Like this. And then a rubber on this. A rubber on that. A reflector on that. And a drain plug down here. I think that's right. And that goes, let's see. Wait, I think it went like this. Yep. Doop. Spring that way, I think, is what we all decided. That pulls up onto there. Yeah, this one's going a heck of a lot quicker. This is like more what I imagined in my brain when I started working on I was like, oh, these forks will go pretty quick. I don't think this is going to be too big of a problem. Okay, so here we can put this aside. We can take this. We can grab this. We can grab our little reflector. Hopefully these aren't stripped out. No, it seems to be going on there okay. Yeah, that's nice and sturdy there. And let's see, just need to remember the little seal down in here. Driver 84, I watched the red tank paint job today because I need to paint my tins. You did a great job. Would you want to do a set of lowbrow tins for me? Not really. Yeah, that's a love-hate video for sure. I think my painting skills, I think, have come a long way since I painted that. I learned a lot of lessons doing that. But yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm glad you liked the video, though. I mean, it's totally doable. The hardest thing is just, really controlling that paint. Controlling the paint. That is the hardest part. So I think what we can do here, and kind of getting your own rhythm, your own kind of flow going, that can be important. Yeah, that goes on top of that, and this goes on there like that. So this should slide up. Oh, what am I doing here? It's gonna go this way on the bike. So I need to turn this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Get that to slide down. Get that to mate up. I should have one more of those. Oh, wait. God, I'm getting way ahead of myself here again. I need one of those top bolts. Had a nice one, got a nice one. Now we got to shimmy our fork gear in here. Do the shimmy, shimmy, shake. Oh, and I got to find that stupid seal. God darn it, I'm going to be looking around for stuff. I hate looking around for stuff. It couldn't have gone far. It couldn't have gone far, ladies and gentlemen. It's got to be here someplace. Yeah, I get a lot of grief on that red gas tank video. Go read some of the comments there. Definitely need a thick skin for all that fun and shenanigans. But I think that tank came out great. The only thing that I screwed up on that 72 tank was I didn't use 2K clear on it. And that was a mistake. I may actually end up going back and repainting that tank just because that 2K clear is so damn nice. I found it. It's the only thing. That clear coat didn't come out as good as I would have really liked it to. But still a really nice bike. I mean, it's a really pretty bike, but that clear coat just didn't quite live up to my expectations, or it wasn't quite as advertised. Let's see. And Duke only goes one way. And I forgot to put the stupid thing on again. Oh, God, killing me. Killing me. Of course, you got to pull it all the way back out. Sorry, I'm giving you a real horse's rear kind of an angle here. Yeah, that's right. Oh, let me give you a little better angle here of what's going on. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Excited. Come on. There we go. My hands are so slippery right now. Hands are slippery. Regan, Brian T. See you, George. Brian T., you showed up late. You missed it. I'll show you the rim that you and Patrick help kind of procure. The one that was delivered in record freaking time. Could not believe how fast I got that. There we go. There's that. And I grab my top. Start pulling this all together. And this should kind of all pull itself together. What size is that? That's a big one. That's the one where I grab my adjustable wrench. I just say, you know what? I don't know, man. But this should kind of pull it all together. Let me see if I can give you a look at this. Because then you know it's in the right spot once you get it here. There we go. Because this should all kind of suck it up together. See it? You can kind of barely see it moving, but it's moving. And then I'm putting this together because I want to get these bottom bolts torqued in. And you know what I just did again, guys? I didn't put the stupid freaking fin in. I guess it doesn't matter because I got to take it all apart anyway. So I'm just going to get it to where I want it, and then I'm going to torque those bottom bolts just to keep it in place so these don't slide around and move around on me. So I guess technically I don't need to put those in there. And I'm going to flip this one over, take this one out, or loosen this one up so I can get this one put all the way where I want it. There, and that bottomed out perfectly. Did I screw up? Yeah, I think you kind of do need to put those in there because there is that spacer. So let's go ahead and do that again. Oh, come on. God, this stuff, man. This stuff starts to get heavy, man, as we're moving through all this. It all starts to get real heavy. I think we can go ahead and put these in. What do I do with those big bolts? What do I do with my big bolts? See that other big bolt, tighten those in, and then I think we can start looking at the frame a little bit. And there's going to be a torque specification that we need to pay attention to on this stuff too. So just remember that. But just for now, my camera work is shoddy this week. Got to pay attention. I'm wanting to make progress. So I'm kind of just working. It's going to look so freaking nice. Just like that. And just lightly put these together. Looks good to me. And we can get to a point to where we should be able to just slide this all together. So now we can go ahead and take out this top nut, pull off my top triple tree, and it should all go together like butter. But we got some cleanup to do. I'm really kicking myself right now. I really wish I could find some of my Dremel attachments because cleaning some of these other parts is going to be pure misery without it. Pull this one off. There we go. That's kind of fun, guys. Got the front forks together for the most part. Boop, boop. Bump, bump. Just like that, like that. I'm happy with that. These are going to look sharp, man. These are going to look sharp. BT, what were you saying? That the brake fluid like leaks after a while? I'm okay with that. I like the wet look. I like the wet look. Oh. Ugh. So here, I'm going to move over to this other table here. I'm going to show you my other challenge, which I should have freaking dealt with before I put this all together, but, you know, it is what it is. These races, I got to clean these races off. So I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do that. I wonder if I can just do it neatly with that same tool that I had. Wow, it's already almost 9 o'clock Eastern. Wow. Let me get you a little looky. That's not really specific enough. What can I do there? Do I got anything smaller? A little zippy. Oh, this one. That one? No. That might be pushing it a little. Boy, losing that one little Dremel bit is, it's sad. But maybe this stuff will just kind of scrape off of here. Yeah, I think I can just scrape it off. This was kind of just hit with overspray. So it's just a matter of getting in here and cleaning this off a little bit. Just literally just kind of flaking off. And I did find all of the ball bearings. It's 21 on each, on the top and bottom for these races. And I had 21 and then I had 20. And then last night, man, about 9 o'clock, brass bore brush. I guess I do have all those brushes. I wish I had. Do I have a brass one in here? Got a bunch of nylon ones. Those aren't helpful at all. Maybe I have some in here. Let's take a look. Got some bigger ones. I ain't really touching it. Let's try one of these bad boys. And it's barely touching it too. What in the world is that? What in the world? There we go. Let's try this. I should have cleaned this one up a long time ago, actually, but I didn't. That worked pretty good. That worked pretty good. Now the other thing, like tonight, will actually be the first time that I ever actually reinstall a set of these bearings. I've always, on all my bikes, I've always went and just upgraded to the tapered bearings. And for some reason on this one, I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to reinstall the old ones because there's, you know, really nothing really wrong, you know, with them. Ooh, look at that. Look at the springiness. How fun is that, huh? Just want to make sure this is really nice and clean. Kind of get in here. Make sure it's nice and cleaned out. That's where I need my little soft little dental pick would be nice. I spy a dental pick. Yes. Just kind of go around these little edges. A little ASMR scraping. A little ASMR scraping action. And I think I have formulated a little bit of a plan to be able to install this without dropping all of the ball bearings on the ground 20 freaking times. Keyword is I think. I came up with a way to do it. Whether or not it's actually going to work, I don't know. I watched a couple of videos of people doing it, and they looked like they had a hell of a time, man. Looked like they had a hell of a time. There's one little speck on there. So I'll get that off. You know what? I think that's going to be good enough. I think that's going to be good enough. Just like that. Beautiful. Well, we're going to do it right here, man. I mean, we're going to try and do it right here. I think I'm going to try and do it. These damn boots. Might have to end up putting like a little zip tie or something there to keep those up. A little loose. I'm going to hit... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this a couple times. This race, I'm going to hit this race a couple times with a punch just to make sure it's seated in there. Don't want no loosey-goosey stuff happening. So, check this up. Get it up on my knee. Careful not to dent the actual race. Easier said than done, but yeah, that feels better there. Cool. All right. Next, I guess I should clean up all the other races. That's what I should do. So here's the bottom one. I'm just going to put this on my brass wheel over here, I think. I think that'll be my best bet on this one. Clean this one up real quick. All right, got that nice and cleaned up. That looking nice. You just use thick grease. Good call on the towel on the floor, for sure. Okay, so this is good. I should flip over my frame. Let me clean off my table here. I think we're going to go for it. We're going to figure out a way to do this. Because that was kind of my goal tonight. Was like, let's get the front end of this stupid thing put together. There ain't no reason why we shouldn't be able to accomplish that. So I got my 2 fork gears. Just going to stay organized here. I got my top cover. Got my wrenches. Got my top clasp. That's right, I needed that too. And I had a special washer. There it is. There's my special washer. And now let's flip this frame over. I'll give you guys a look-see. Grab some towels and put these down on the table. The one thing I don't like about these 125s is that there is no good way to lay these frames down. Like, there is no good way to do it. So here you can see down here, I got a lot of cleanup to do on this one. So this is my other surface. So I got to clean this one out as well. That one's not going to be too bad though, because I think I can go ahead and just use that other tool that I had. That other one was a little tricky. They stay stuck where you stick them. All right, man, we'll go for it then. I'm all for it. It's pretty damn clean to me. Give that a nice little wipe. So what I was thinking of, like doing it upside down like this, putting all my ball bearings in place, and then sliding the bottom in. Like, just do a number like this, get all the bearings in place, and then drop that one in there like that, and then deal with the top. That was my plan. I think that should work. What do you think? I think it's going to work. We're going for it. We're going for front end install on the 125. This took me about an hour longer than I thought it was going to. I thought I'd be flying through this stuff tonight. But then we hit that little snag. We got derailed for a little while. Don't forget to thumbs up the stream. Go get that free sticker at keeponwrenching.com. 21 ball bearings is what you're going to want. I am going to take you guys up on your plan, and to prevent bouncing arounding of ball bearings, I'm just going to put this little blanket down there. I'm going to find my all-purpose grease and lay this stuff in there. I'll be pretty liberal with it, because this is going to ooze out anyway. From what I reckon. A little bit just like that, a little dab will do ya. I'll do the same thing. I'm going to put a little bit of grease around the other side of it here too. See if you can see that. Yep. I'll go ahead and put a little dabs down on this side too, so when we kind of clamp that together, it should all be right as rain. I could be completely wrong. This could completely fail. But again, I've never done this before. But this seemed like kind of a logical way to do it. I'm going to just kind of smear a little bit of grease on this pipe here too, because I didn't really paint that. So I might as well just keep it nice and tidy. I'd like to get a little bit more grease. I'm running low on grease. I can't believe how much grease I have gone through working on these bikes. And I think that will probably be plenty. Oh, now I'm getting nervous, everybody. Could also put a magnet on the frame and the ball should attract to it. That's a good idea. That's a good plan if it doesn't get forked up. Well done, sir. Well done. I respect that. Okay. Let's see if I can get you up here. You can kind of see both sides of the action. Here's my 21 balls. Just want to make sure I got all of them. Did I just imagine that one fell on the floor? I hope so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 ball bearings. Luftballons. All right, this is going to be miserable. I can already tell. I'm going to struggle with this, man. I'm going to struggle with this. I can kind of see where they're supposed to go. Yeah, I can see where they're supposed to go. Might have got a little heavy with the grease. Yeah, they smoosh in there really, really nice. I can already tell, like, the last couple ones, those ones are going to kind of suck. Because I might have got a little overzealous with the grease and it might start pushing stuff around a little bit. But we'll deal with that if that is the case. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, next one I'm not going to put nearly as much grease. I put a lot of grease on this. A little dollop of daisy. Yeah, there we go. 5 more. Yeah, that grease does hold them in place pretty well. Especially when you put a ton of it in there. Dollop of daisy. I have that damn song in my head now. All right. Go around. Those are in there. Okay. All right. Now the other idea that I had. See if these are long enough. Oh, they're not long enough. I was hoping I might be able to just hold it into position, but not going to be possible. Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that feels really nice. This thing is Real topsy-turvy right now, though. So I need to keep pressure down. I was hoping I was going to be able to put like a little clamp on it to keep it where it needs to be. But I think what I can do is kind of use gravity to keep this thing together. So if I just kind of hold it, lift it, turn it. Oh, this table's not quite big enough. Ouch. Pinching the fingers. I think I got it. I think if I just leave it here like this, oh, you can't see. Got it kind of laying here. I got a little rag underneath here so I don't scratch it up. But now I think from that side I'm going to be able to tackle the others. It actually laid down nice like that. Ah, shoot, I should have cleaned that up though. Should have done that. I should have done both sides, guys. Why didn't you tell me that? You should have said, hey, Brian, hey, you should do the other side. I can get in there with that one tool. Not too worried about it, but yeah, that went really easy. That was like not something to be really stressing about at all. Oops. Might be stressing a little bit about this though. Down a daisy. I don't think it got forked up, man. Yet. Oh, nice. This is all just grease in here. All right, so this should clean out relatively easily. This one I did protect. I know I did it on some of them. Or I didn't like let the paint just totally destroy it. Yeah, this one's nice and clean actually. Just old grease. Clean that out a little bit. Make sure I keep it this way. Man, that went a hell of a lot easier than I thought it was gonna. No doubt. Don't speak. Like the human frickin' jukebox tonight. I should have cleaned this out before I put that in there, but whatever. A little dollop of daisy. I'm gonna grab my super clean. Super clean, just do a little bit of degrease on that. Hey, Patrick. Good timing, man. I'm about to get some of this stuff cleaned up, put together, and I want to show you. I got that replacement rim that you helped sponsor last week. Very appreciative of that. So we can show that off a little bit. I got that thing in the Evapo-Rust. Got it polished up. I tell you what, it looks pretty damn good. Way better. I'm so glad you guys helped kind of make that happen. Yeah, I think that'll be good. That's nice and clean. Nice and clean in there. This is gonna be a little bit more tricky though. Oh, I wish I could have this thing up. I was gonna use one of my vice grips to hold this, but it's just 2 inches short. God, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. I wonder if I can get the 2 inches out of this. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try something. Trying something. Got a dollop of daisy. Let's see. Let's hit it again. Just gotta take, there's like this little safety, it's like a little safety retainer pin. I'm just taking that out. Let's see if this will get me there. He's almost at a point where it might work. Oh, it's so close. Little dollop of daisy. Ah, so close, man. All right, we're just going for it. Screw it. Those ball bearings seem to be pretty damn sticky once you put all this stuff on it, so you should be fine. I think that was right. Or wait, was this the race for that? Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo. Oh, nice. I just got a package delivery notice. That's exciting. Yeah, 'cause this doesn't have a race in it, does it? Where'd that go? I think it goes like that. And then this comes over the top, if I remember right. I think. No, it goes like this. And then this pushes this down. Yes. So I was right. See a little bit more grease down on this side. Yeah, I can't believe how little grease I had left. Like, I don't feel like I use a whole ton of it while I'm working on these things, but man, stuff just disappears. All right. Give my hands a little wipey wipe. I'll grab my other bag of 21 bearings. Grab my little blanket. Gosh, I wish I could get you guys a little bit lower so you can see the action. But I can't. All right, there, I didn't lose any of them, so I don't need to count these. I can just start chucking these in. Add some sticky stuff. But man, like once you push them in, they do just kind of go home. You feel them kind of just drop in. So I'm going to work these around a little bit. It's like the grease is like just sticky enough. Hey, Jacko. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Ooh, gravity's fighting me a little bit on these, though. And greasy fingertips are fighting me a little bit, too. A little dollop of daisy. Gotta get down underneath here, push a couple of these over. This ain't so bad. I don't think I'll upgrade to tapered bearings again. I was thinking that this was just going to be such a nightmare to put these in, but this ain't nothing. There we go, last one. Just got to find a little hole for it. There it is. Ooh, dropping it. Dropping it. There we go. Ooh, let's get these lined up. A couple of them went a little weird on me. But nothing, a little bit of this ain't gonna hurt anything. Oh. This one's a little bit trickier just because I'm doing this one on the side. I don't think I really thought gravity through. But again, these things are so tippy, these 125s. The frames are just so tippy. All right, that should be good. It should be good. You know, kind of holding there. All right. Move in my upper brake. Oh man, like butter, that just slid right in there. Just bloop, popped right on there. Beautiful. Now we can take the top nut. Hold this thing together. Take these off. Oh God. This is fun. Thanks, man. Yeah, the forks came out awesome. Oh, couldn't be happier with how the forks came out. Cleaned up beautifully, and here in a second, guys, we'll go take a look at the new front wheel. It's not a new front wheel, it's an original wheel, which I'm even kind of more excited about. Star carrier. You look just like my dentist. I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys know this, but if I would have done something different with my life, I think I would have been a dentist. There's just something about it, man. I want to find, I should have a little shock wrench. Hopefully this is the same deal that I can kind of tighten this thing up. I think I'm safe to kind of move this thing now. I don't think it's going to come up hot, so let me get you back. Ooh, this is taking a little bit longer than I thought tonight, guys. Oh, God, I wish this table was just a little bit bigger. Get you a little elevation here. I'm just going to tighten this up. This is precarious. Yeah. This little shock adjuster wrench to kind of tighten this home. Oh, it's like butter. It's like butter. It's like a butter. Yeah. Happy. Happy with that. Look at that. One more little crank. My hands are honestly so sweaty from being in those gloves. I have a hard time grabbing the wrench. There we go. Come on, a little bit more. There. I think that's good. Oh man, that is, I mean, this is just as good. This is just as good as, it feels just as clean as tapered bearings, to be quite honest. Oh God. I don't want to put this thing on the ground, but kind of feel like I'm going to have to, or I can tip it over. We can set her down on her side like that. These frames are just so awkward. So awkward. So I'm just going to lay it down like that for now. Now we can kind of attack what's going on over here. Ugh, got to pull my pants up. My pants were falling down. Sorry, you didn't have to see that. Yeah, man, that was like way easier than I thought. I was kind of stressing this part. No joke. I was definitely kind of stressing this. But yeah, that was like a piece of cake. All right, so next, get these in. Get my two tops in. I'm going to find a ratchet to deal with these. What size are these? I don't know. They're big. 18? Oh. Well, got to go up to my 3/4 set. There it is. What is it? A 19. Yeah, 19. Again, we're just going to get this. We're sucking this in. Oh, God, getting tied up on my microphone here. Hold on. Give you guys a little look, kind of straight down here. Basically, I just want to suck this thing all the way into the top. Oh, God, guys. I almost did it again, man. I got to put the freaking fork ears on. Did somebody in the comments say, hey, dummy, put the freaking fork ears on? Come on, guys. You got to have my back here a little bit. A little bit. Oh, that would have pissed me off. That would have pissed me off something royal, man. All right, so our cushion is in. So I can take this. Is that right? No, it's the wrong one, Brian. Okay, let's go to this one. Slide this in. Put that over with our rubber seal. You'll see it better on the other side. Oh, God, this frame is really tippy. That's the only thing I don't like about the 125s. The frames are real tippy. I can see how you could just totally just dump one off of your work table. Not sure if they make like a stand or... So here's that rubber piece here. This needs to go into the top. Just like that. Now we can put this on. Oh, that would have been the biggest kick in the you-know-what. If I would have forgot to put that on. That would have been a frustrating... That would have been a... Let's walk away for a little bit moment. Regan, you were about to? Thank you. I got it. I caught it. Holy crap, we're going to have a motorcycle. We're going to have something that's sort of resembling a motorcycle here real quick. And these should, you don't have to, over torque this. They should almost just, they kind of just stop. Like, once you're in the right spot. Yep. Perfect. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Clean up some of this extra grease that I got going here. Oh, this is kind of what I've been thinking about, kind of. All week. Oh, there's some extra wax. I did do like a nice wax job on this thing. See, I got some excess wax that I need to get rid of here. All right, so top nut and all that. Okay, so this is kind of a big deal. This is kind of a big moment for the 125. So let's get this thing kind of on the ground here. I got that, I got that, I got that, and now this thing's starting to get heavy again. Are you gonna stand there and be nice? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty, I love it. Okay, so next we've got top washer. Actually, let me get you a little better angle here. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal for this bike. All right, that. And then I need to find my bag of nuts and bolts. Find my top bolt. Top nut. Like that. Wow, this is fun. This is fun. This is like when all the hard work starts to pay off, guys. You're starting to put stuff back together. See if this opens up big enough. No! I can't find my big adjustable wrench. I have no idea where it went. So for now, don't tell anybody, but for now I'm just gonna lightly. I can come back and adjust it once I find that, but got that snugged up. Damn. Damn, Gina. That 125 is looking kind of cool. All right, let me get this thing up on the table so we can all take a look at it. And man, we could keep going. We could keep going tonight because there's really nothing stopping us from doing a lot now. Trying to think of a way that I could get this thing up on the table so we can work on it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that butter. Oh, why is somebody saying no? What am I doing wrong? Look at that. That's minty. That's minty. I wonder if I can just do... No, can't do that. Can't do that. Man, this is what I hate about these bikes. That's the only thing I hate. God, this thing is like butter. This is almost better than the tapered bearings. Man, that is smooth. Man, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Is this the same damn motorcycle? Is this the same damn motorcycle? It sure as hell is, guys. It sure as hell is. That basket case I drug into the damn garage. Look at that. Woo! I think this bike actually kind of needs to live on the ground from here on out. I don't have like a good stand for it. Oh, Nick, I barely touched it. I barely touched it. Like I could probably take it off with my fingers. It's okay. It's kind of crusty. I'll probably end up, you know what I probably will end up doing? Is I'll probably end up buying a new one. All right. So now I need to find my 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys know what I'm going to do right now? Can you guys sense what I'm about to do right now? Yeah, this is going to be a freaking nice bike. This could be the best one. And they should. Your bike should just always keep getting better, right? You know what I can do? Oh, Brian just got an idea. Brian just got an idea. All right, so what I'm going to do, go into the table. So, time for a quick cleanup. Let's make some room on the table. I love having homes for all my tools. So it makes cleanup going really... Ah! Lord. Like that. You gonna stay there, bud? Good. All right. Throw that up there. That goes there. This comes over here. And then we're going to be able to work on it from up here. And I think that's going to be pretty nice. And plus, you're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to see it a lot better. And I'm also going to be able to see it a lot better as well. Because that's part of the fun of working on these motorcycles, is that you get to look at what you're working on and kind of oogle-bagoogle it. I got to clean the swing arm hole. Yes. I mean, I have the rear wheel done, guys. Rear wheel is done. Front wheel is going to be done this weekend. This could go crazy fast. Do I have enough room? Do I need a little bit? I'm going to move this stuff too. I'll organize the shop tomorrow. That'll be probably like the weekend project. Clean all this stuff up, but it's too good. This is too good. This is too fun. Having too much fun. All right, I think I can do it. All right, this could be the epic fail video of all time. Oh, come on, come here. Ooh. Oh my God, it fits on my little mat like perfectly. Oh yes. Oh yes. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Let's go like this. How nice is this? That's pretty special right here. So, I think what I want to do next, I really want to put the freaking handlebars on, is what I would love to do. But I feel like I might be jumping ahead, so I gotta pause and think. Pause and think. I'm gonna tighten these up while I got it up here as well. Could look up the torque specification on these. And I'm going to let that release its pressure. Yeah, see that? It popped just a little bit. That's good because this is all right where it needs to be now. Now we can go ahead and tighten these up. And I'll come back around and torque all of them. These are pretty tight usually, but you do want to check for your torque specification. Yeah, that should be good. Just like that. I got to do front wheel bearings. I got to get those out yet. So Tula is going to come over this weekend, hopefully. We're going to knock out the bearings. We're going to true the wheel. We'll get the wheel on. I really want to get these on. This would be easy. Oh, yes. Feel like I need to put them on. Even if they come off, I don't really care. I did do, as I cleaned these, there is a little front index mark on them. So pay attention to that. So the dots always go towards the front. Just like that. Center those. Get those in position. And then what you do, I want to confirm. I took a picture of this from the manual. It's on my phone. Just want to make sure. Let's see. Yeah, you go. Do not tighten the rear position of the holder before the front is fully tightened. So put your front bolts in first. I can do that. These are little 10 mils. Oops. Just like that. Like that. And there's a little bit of a little rise in this backside, and that's kind of what you torque it down with, but you got to get those front ones in right first. That was the little nuance that I didn't cover on the 72. I didn't even talk about that. I didn't even know about it. Get these on here. There we go. Should be able to still, oh wow, that actually tightened those damn bars down. I gotta bring those out just a little bit, move those bars into position. This is exciting, man. This is like the phase why we wrench. This is why we fight, why we do what we do. I'm just gonna put these into position. And just like that. Oh, damn. Damn, Gina. That's going to look freaking cool. Let's go ahead and put these back ones in. Should grab. Oh, take these down just a little bit. Get these in here. If I could find a 10 mil real quick, that'd be awesome. Grab this, grab this. Yeah, this is This is the good stuff. Go ahead and put these in. Oh, it's a little high, but I'm enjoying the viewing angle. All right. Yeah, Kevin Kev, that's a good idea. I might fabricate something with the 2x4 this weekend. That's a good idea. Once I get these handlebars on, we'll take a look at that new wheel. You don't have to go crazy tight. But yeah, it just locks it all in. It like tensions it down. Make sure those don't come loose on you. Yeah, that one's nice and tight. That one's nice and tight. And our wiring has begun. Our cabling has begun. So let's move this back over here. Kind of like that. Oh, hot damn. That's pretty damn clean. Hey, Trent. Oh, thanks, Trent. I appreciate that. I've been just working hard. That's all I've been doing. Look at that, guys. I'm not sure it gets much better than this. Considering where this motorcycle came from and what it looked like before, I don't know. It's shiny, guys. I hope you can see how shiny this damn thing is on stream. This thing's clean. This thing is one clean bike. I think we're going to keep going a little bit. All right, so here's that wheel, guys. I got to thank Patrick and BT for donating last week on the stream. And, you know, helping make this happen, to be quite honest. Just setting up my other camera so I can show you how nice this one is. Found it. It was 75 bucks, free shipping, and it came out of Michigan. And I threw it in Evapo-Rust right when I got it. And there is not a lick of rust on this rim. You're not going to find it. This thing is so clean. The only thing it needs is it needs to be trued. But yeah, see that? This literally was only in Evapo-Rust. Took it out of Evapo-Rust, washed it with water, dried it, hit it with WD-40 and a microfiber towel, and that was it. Look, the spokes are in awesome shape. This is solid. This is super solid. Really solid. So I can't thank you enough. This is such an upgrade from that trash that we were looking at last week. That stuff last week was absolutely miserable. Just absolutely miserable. So this is a winner. Can't thank you enough. Thank you again, Patrick, Brian T, coming in with the support, helping us out, keeping this project rolling. It's got a little bit to clean up there. Whatever. But there is not a lick of rust on this. Everything's absolutely right where it needs to be. Except right now, I kind of want to see it over here. Kind of want to see it right here. Up on there like that. All right. Yeah. 75 bucks. I mean, you had to look. I looked at the pictures like a crazy person. You know, I'm not going to lie. There were a couple of them that were around that same price point, but if you zoom in on the pictures, you could totally tell that there was some issues. This is awesome. Yeah, and plus I got it in like a day and a half. So then these are the tires that are going to go on it. Huh. Oh, man. It's going to cruise. It's going to cruise really fast. Yeah. Woo, motivate. This bike could be done within the month. This bike could be done within the month. No doubt. So, some other aspects that I could start looking at tonight. Let's see if this was all here. Had all this. I don't know if I want to get into this tonight, but here's that. Remember that beautiful reproduction bucket? That's right here. That should... Yeah, I don't want to put this on yet because I got to deal with all my signals and everything like that because that's all going to kind of bury in behind here. But yeah, we're going to have that black bucket on that. Put this back. Yeah, freaking original. This is a original part. Got this off David Silver's Spares. It's going to be perfect. I'll put the bolts back over there so I don't lose them. But then we've got, and I still have to clean up the headlight, but this headlight's going to clean up like nothing. Oh, Jacko, I don't mind you asking those things. That's what I'm here for. I ended up getting Kenda 2.5 front wheels and 18 on this, 42P. I don't know if there's another name on it or not, but it's a Kenda tire. I have a number. There is a little number here if you would like it. 149310 S1. 149310 S1. And yeah, I got the set on that. Oh God, the rear wheel's done. the rear wheel is done. We could put a rear wheel on it, but I think I need to deal with some other stuff before I get into that. But man, look at that. Bada boom. This will be done. This will be done this weekend and ready to rock and roll. Look at that. Look at how nice that is. Not a flat spot in this, man. Like, not at all. Not a roach. I lucked out on that deal. Super, super stoked. All right, so we've kind of got that. I'm kind of playing dress up here just a little bit, but I mean, that's kind of part of the fun of working on these and getting them to this point. Got to get the front fender installed. I don't think I want to do that yet, though. Well, maybe I could, actually. Let's see. That would go this way. Boop, boop. Yeah. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Oh, geez. And that one little crinkle I've got that one crinkle right back here. It's like right underneath it. You're not even going to notice that. This thing's a little, got to polish on this a little bit more. But that, how cool is that going to be? Yeah, dude, I mean, I haven't ridden the Kenda tires yet. But I really like the styling of what's going on there. Oh my God, I'm kind of in this place where man, where I could just go to town on this. Like, it's going to be hard to wait for the live streams, to be quite honest. There's the wiring. First bits of the wiring are in. God, it's freaking hot, man. Even down in my basement, it's freaking hot. That's there. It's a little precarious, but it is on 4 points. What is underneath here? What is underneath there? God. Got it. Whew. Yeah, so I guess kind of working back to front, I did get, oops. Ugh. Ugh. I did get the new wiring harness. So brand new wiring harness is going to be ready to rock and roll in this thing. Trying to remember which way this goes. Okay, this goes this way. So wiring is going to drop in, blah, blah, blah. Probably goes, yeah, it goes something like that. So all that wiring is going to be in there. You know, what are we doing right now? This is dumb. Let's not do this. I can't not do this right now. Can't not do it. You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Can't not do it. I can't not go and get my Retro Moto gas tank and put this on. Just set it in here softly. Put that on there. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. This is why we do this, man. We're just dreaming, man. That's what it's all about. Like, let's be honest. Like, we mock these things up quite a lot. Okay. We're getting there. Carefully. Oh, I'm just going to set it on here gingerly. Get the idea. All right, so this is that side. So we'll go with this one. And then man, having the front end, this is like so motivating. I'm like kind of losing my mind a little bit here. Being real careful not to drop anything. The seat's gonna go in there, right? The tank isn't on a mount or anything, so it's just kind of sloppy sitting there. Let's fly around with me a little. What do you think? This is a pretty damn nice bike. Like, it's okay that I say that, right? Like, this is pretty damn nice. This paint job came out amazing. The stripe came out amazing. The switches, best switches I ever did. The new bars, chrome top, chrome ears, reflectors, like they don't even have a damn crack in them. Frame, nice and clean. The boots cleaned up nice. That aluminum. Just kind of geeking out here a little bit, guys and gals. Sorry. Yeah, I gotta wonder if Grandpa would be proud. Wonder what he's thinking looking down on this darn thing, man. Old Grandpa staring at that. Oh, what's going on with that thing? You can almost feel, you can almost sense him looking down upon me. Yeah, I'm kind of having a hard time like not looking at this. This is going to be a beautiful little bike. Ooh, yeah, with the polished engine. Yeah, this is cool. Too bad I got to polish the damn engine. Oh my God, that's going to be a lot of work. But they're pretty small little deals, you know. They're pretty tiny. Let's get a nice, kind of a mean look at it from this angle. Yeah, that is something. That is something, especially when we start looking, we drop this in. And we visualize the Kenda. Yeah, man, I'm kind of outdoing myself here a little bit. I feel kind of proud of this one. I'm feeling a little proud of this one. I'm feeling just a little bit proud of that one. Jacko head turner? I think so. I think it's going to be unique. I mean, it's just a little 125. Well, then you got to think, too, like on the other side, what the hell did they do with it? Now on the other side, we're going to have that CL exhaust. Totally. Dude, this should be the apocalypse bike. This would be a perfect little Armageddon bike. Maybe we'll call this one the Armageddon bike. The other one can be the apocalypse bike. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. And then just kind of looking through some of the parts. You know, we got the chrome chain guard that'll go on this as well. This is going to take some work to clean up, but it's totally doable. So we'll have the chain guard, chrome chain guard. However the hell that mounts on these things, I have no idea. Yeah, at the end of the day, I just kind of got to get into this box and start working lights, start working mounts, start working pegs. I do have the whole damn rear. We could put the swing arm in. Pipes are on the right. Yep. Pipe is on the right. Yeah, and that's going to be a black wrapped, like a black wrapped exhaust. So it's going to be, that's just that little pipe right here, but it's going to be a black wrap with the chrome. Kind of speechless. Wow, 3 hours, 9 minutes, 11 seconds. Ooh, ouch. Time is it? Almost 10. All right, we got a little bit of time. Now, I did not do any research on the reinstall. Yep, those are new. Yeah, I bought those new. Yep. Yeah, Jacko. Shocks are new. Brand new. Original seat. So the seat's original. Shocks are new. This is the left side cover is a replica. The right side is an original. The tank is a replacement, of course, but all of this is all original. Everything up on the top end, all original. Frame, of course, original. The only other, god damn, that looks nice. Man, this is highly motivating. This is extremely motivating. Like, I know, like, I don't have to, like, explain this to you guys. You guys kind of understand, like, when you get to this point, you're so close, you know? And this bike is really close. Really close. And then, you know, we start looking at some of the other aspects of it. And we're going to add a brand new rear brake, you know, light. This is all redone, all done. Brand new light. Oh my God. This one's going to move fast, man. This one's going to move really, really, really fast. Really fast. Oh, I should stop looking at it and start working on it some more, huh? Keep things going. Looks so damn good, though. Pretty happy with it. All right, I'm going to get the valuables off of it. Enough playing around. Actually, let me do a quick photo shoot so I don't have to do this all again later. How's my phone? There it is. Might as well, right? So I'm going to want to look at it before I go to sleep tonight. Be like, wow, look at all the progress I made tonight. Keep on wrenching, everybody. We're going to keep on wrenching. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking real good. Don't. Love it. All right, enough of this. All right, let's get the things. Last thing I want to do is puncture this seat. I'd be so pissed. I actually did that on my on the 72 seat. That was a pristine seat. And then when I was putting, I can't remember what it was I was working on, but it dropped and it put a puncture right in the front lip of that thing. All right, okay, I gotta focus. Got it. I'm gonna go put this back in its little safe spot. It has its own little safe space. Yeah, if I could paint tanks consistently like that, I'd be a happy camper. All right, wait, what? Somebody's saying maybe take parts off of the engine tonight? So what I want to do with the engine is I want to keep the engine together, and I'm going to degrease it, power wash it, and I think I'm going to try some new stuff to try to get that to roll a little bit faster. A little bit easier. It's kind of small. I guess these can come off too. God, these are pretty. It's kind of sad to take the stuff off. But it'll be going back in no time. Hey man, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Love it when you're all in the comments. We got a really cool group. Check out the Facebook group, Keep On Wrenching Community Group on Facebook. And go get that free sticker. Go get that free sticker at keeponwrenching.com. And then when you get that sticker, so there are a lot of stickers out. There's a lot of stickers out there. Show me where you're putting it. Share it in the group or share it via the hashtag. All right, kind of trying to think here. Like kind of what the next logical step might be. I think I'm actually going to spin this around. There we go. That's pretty stable. It's pretty stable. So like how much work would this be? Because I have my nice minty, swing arm just kind of hanging out. It's been collecting dust. It's been basically catching all of the dust that I've been polishing on. And that bad boy is clean. I don't want to rush. I want to, really think about what I'm doing here. Okay, so what would this entail? This would be going through here. Okay, so that would entail grinding a little bit of paint. Not a lot of paint. Getting that swing arm bolt in. That's easy. That's pretty easy work. Just got to grind. I'd have to do a little bit of grinding, which I don't know if I want to get into tonight. But that's the next part, and then getting those shocks in. That would be kind of a next little phase. Oh, I'm just trying to think of like one more little project that we could maybe tackle tonight. We could always polish something. Then part of me is just kind of tired. Getting out the swing arm bushings, I've heard nothing but misery stories about trying to get those damn things out. For real. I have heard nothing but misery stories of people trying to get those things out. I think people had a press. I've heard that that's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, so I think oh God, it looks so good. I think what I need to focus on, okay, swing arm next. Once that goes in, the rear wheel goes in. Once the swing arm goes in, the rear wheel goes in. And I can't really work anymore on the front until I get my light situation kind of figured out. That's kind of where I'm at. And then I can get into wiring, but yeah, I have to clean all of this stuff up, and that's going to be I got to find my little Dremel tool. I'm not doing that with these other tools because there's too much risk of like going and hitting something else and scuffing something up, and I don't want to do that. I don't think I want to get into that tonight. This is a hell of a lot of progress for one night. I mean, it went a little slower than I thought, but I'm feeling good. Dude, I still have a quarter of a beer left, too. Huh. Incredible. Whew. What are y'all working on? What are you guys thinking? Do you like what's going on with this channel? Are you like? I know, like, we got the hardcores. Yeah, obviously, you're watching for a reason. You're enjoying it or whatever. But like, what are some stuff that you would like? What are some things that you'd like to maybe see? Polish the headlight surround. This is literally going to take 2 seconds. I'm happy to do that. But this will take 2 seconds. Because I really lucked out when I went and picked up that other parts bike. This thing was damn near, he had like a perfect chrome headlight. Just sitting there. So I want to be careful on this. I want to hold this very tight, man. I don't want to skip this thing off the ground. So see, it's got like a little bit, see that little film? Light is tough here. See, it's got like a little film all the way around it. Easy to knock out. Oh, read the book? Yeah, I still got the book. Let me do this real quick. This is going to take me like 2 minutes. Like already that scuff spot gone. A little bit left to go. White compound. I've been finding that I'm able to do like 90% of everything with white compound. If it's not like crazy dirty. White compound and the soft pad will do a lot of it. Look at that. Look at that. Hey Trent, did you get your sticker? Did you get your sticker, Trent? And were you able to find my address so you can send me one of yours? Should have got your sticker by now. Don't hold out on me. We had a deal. I'm being really paranoid about holding on to this damn light right now. Oh, I hate that feeling. The last thing I want is to go bing off the ground. And quite honestly, like, that is totally fine. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, gotcha. Well, I look forward to getting that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Original freaking headlight. Look at that. You can see the freaking camera. Hey, Jay Harless. I'm new, so maybe it's been covered, but how do you polish old spokes? I have a barn find. What I would do, Jay, what I would honestly do is I think that it is worth the investment to go and buy like 3 gallons of Evaporust. Okay? It's going to cost you like $60. But time is valuable, all right? That's one thing, and you want products to really help you out. And I can tell you that if you can just submerge, like maybe go back and watch what live stream was it, where we submerged a wheel in some Evaporust. Let that Evaporust work for like 3 to 5 days. Pull that thing out and it's going to look amazing. I had, let me grab this old one. Here's this old crusty wheel. And the only thing that's clean on this darn wheel are the spokes. The chrome rim is trashed. You know, all this stuff is really bad about it. But the damn spokes are absolutely spotless. I would use something. I suppose you could use like vinegar too, which would be a lot cheaper. But there's just something about Evaporust. And if you can submerge that wheel in something and just let that stuff go to work, it's going to save you a ton of heartache. And then once you get it out of the Evaporust, what you're going to do is rinse it off, hit it with WD-40 and 4-0 steel wool. You're going to have to scrape on it and get it going. And then after that, light polishing compound and a fiber towel, and you can get that thing looking pretty good. You're not going to get them looking mirror unless you probably buy new ones, because the spokes are roached in a lot of ways. But I think the Evaporust bath to save, you know, rusty rims and spokes especially, because like that's where like a huge part of the expense comes in on these projects, is like respoking, truing, you know, all of that kind of stuff. I just can't stop looking at this stuff. This is a cool looking freaking motorcycle. Oh my God. And you know what? I think I'm going to be able to use this bike to like teach a lot of my good friends to ride. Because, you know, learning to ride and stuff it's kind of intimidating, and it's not like something simple that you want to just kind of, man, I'm going to go ride a motorcycle. It doesn't really work that way. You know, you got to take your time and kind of learn the skills. So here's all my other front wheel parts. These are all ready to go. These have all been cleaned in Evaporust. Jay, I hope that helped. Yeah, make it work. Evaporust is pure gold. For like $18, go to Red Gorilla, their website, and get one of these little flexible tubs. All right, like these things. This is like the most useful thing in my shop. And the cool thing is that it fits an 18-inch front wheel perfect. And you can lay that wheel in there, and you can fill that up with vinegar or Evaporust or whatever and let it go to town. All right? It'll work. The Red Gorilla, guys. I need to order some of these just to like give them away. I just don't want to ship them because they're kind of big. But I wonder if I could roll them up. Yeah, that wouldn't be so bad to ship. Something like that. But yeah, super useful. And again, you can just take a wheel. You know, like here's a wheel. Fits in there. And you can deal with it. It's like the best. This is like the best 18 bucks. I think they're like 18, 20 bucks. Something like that. They're not much. And they're just super useful. You can fill them with parts and like carry them around like a little handbag. Do stuff like that. Oh man, like, look what I just found. Like a perfectly, you know, restored freaking Kickstarter. Just sitting around. Craziness. Craziness. Wow, I made a mess tonight. We did some stuff. Yeah, man, I think everybody should have those. And like if I were to like get like a giveaway going or something, I think I'd probably give those away. Because they're just so damn useful. They're so useful for so many things, and especially for dealing with wheels. And again, wheels are always going to be your biggest expense. All right, let's go check out the internet here for a little while. I got to take a breather. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. Good work, though. All right, let's go check and see. Do we have any new member requests? I was working again tonight, so I didn't really get into any of that. So I don't see any new member requests. Wah, wah. This group is growing. The word's getting out there about the group, which is a lot of fun. Oh, let's see. Oh, I lost my Facebook thing. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? What would it be? How would I get back to that? Face. Group. Red Gorilla, highly recommend. Either that, I'd probably just give out like gallons of Evaporust. That's the other thing I would do. Here we go. We got some stuff in the group here. Jacko. Ordered a CL100 front wheel from eBay. 20 inches. That sucks. We were helping out with that one a little bit. Oh, look at these. 2 hours ago. Yamaha out for its first test drive after the new transmission. It ran great. Yeah, but your friend's bike. Yeah, that's a cool looking bike, man. Well, way to go. Help your friend getting into riding. You guys are going to have so much fun riding together on that stuff. I hope he lives close and you're able to deal with some of that. Alan. Oh, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alan, what's going on here? Thanks for the likes and messages in the last post. This was my next project, CB500K2. Bought it for 400 bucks. Knew nothing about it. Look at that 4-cylinder. How cool is that? Ooh, black. Ooh, went all black. Getting to it. Wait, what was going on here? You welding like old tools and then sanding it down? What's going on there? I need an explanation on that one. Oh, you got the Black Beauty. How cool is that? Oh, see, look, you can save this stuff. Alan, great job. Great job, man. Oh, wait, then you painted it. Ooh, that gauge looks freaking minty. That looks minty. Oh, you're going all black. You're blacking out. You're going the whole deal black. All right, that's going to be cool. It's going to look cool. Ooh, nice seat. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Very cool. Show Alan some love in the group. Look at that hell of a restoration project that he did there. Oh, got tight. Great work. Yeah, it's so rewarding, man. The first time you get to hear him freaking cackle. Paul, he got his Keep On Wrenching sticker. Again, you can go to keeponwrenching.com. Just go to the home page, bottom here. You can go and request a free sticker. I'll probably put some out this weekend. So I got another batch of them to come in. And he put that sticker underneath his seat. That is freaking cool. That's like the best Easter egg ever. Oh, this guy wants a sticker. Head to keep, or I guess I could type it out to make it easy, right? Keep on www.keeponranching.com and fill out the form at the bottom of the home page. Bam, bam. There you go, Jerry. Get yourself a sticker. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh my God, I'm getting tired. That was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. Oh, how's everybody feeling tonight? Still got some people hanging with us. Stream's been live for 3 hours, 33 minutes. But I've actually only been live for 3 hours, 17 minutes. So we have some work to do for sure. What else is going on? Anything else? Yeah, I want to send out stickers. So if you want stickers, go and get your stickers. Yeah, the freaking YouTube channel is doing extremely well as well. And again, this is where let me mute this. Let me mute this guy. But this is the bike. You know, this is where this bike that we were working on tonight. This is where this whole damn thing started. This is pretty unbelievable. Got to tear into that carburetor. I can't believe I was so hopeful about that gas tank. Yeah, look at that. Trying to see real quick, how did that... Okay, so... All right, Speedo mounted up on that top. Boom, boom. There's the fender. I mean, I think next weekend, or next week's live stream, we're going to be able to really jam on this. 3 hours, 17 minutes of heaven. Trent, that's cool. I appreciate that. And wouldn't you know that if I reach underneath here, that book is still sitting here. Still got the book. Do we do like a rando read? I don't think a rando read, but I do like this thing. The Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Motorcycle Maintenance. You can tell I'm getting tired. The study of the art of motorcycle maintenance is really a miniature study of the art of rationality itself. Working on a motorcycle, working well, caring, is to be part of a process to achieve an inner peace of mind. The motorcycle is primarily a mental phenomenon. So deep. Praise for this book. Profoundly important, says the New York Times. Full of insights into our most perplexing contemporary dilemmas. It is intellectual entertainment of the highest order. This book should live a long life and go through many editions, says the Los Angeles Times Calendar. It should be properly maintained, and I hope Persig, I hope Persig tinkers with it. Brave wanderings, high adventures, extraordinary risks, a horn of plenty. I need to read this. So I've been reading another, I probably shouldn't show it on stream because it would get me demonetized in a heartbeat. Just the way the world is. But I've been reading this one book lately and it's kind of freaking me out. Maybe I'll tweet about it or something. All right, author's note. What follows is based on actual occurrences. I didn't know that. Although much has been changed for rhetorical purposes, it must be regarded in its essence as fact. However, it should in no way be associated with that great body of factual information relating to Orthodox Zen Buddhist practice. It's not very factual on motorcycles either. So it's a Buddha book. Trying to find myself here, right? Okay, so it's written, I can see immediately that it is written kind of in a story format, feels like. Because sometimes that's hard for me to like, I was a history and poli-sci major, so I like reading real dry stuff. All right. I can see by my watch, without taking my hand from the left grip of the cycle, that it is 8:30 in the morning. The wind, even at 60 miles an hour, is warm and humid. When it's this hot and muggy at 8:30, I'm wondering what it's going to be like in the afternoon. Yeah, it's hot as hell here right now. In the wind are pungent odors from the marshes by the road. We are in an area of the Central Plains filled with thousands of duck hunting sloughs, heading northwest from Minneapolis towards the Dakotas. Hey, that's where I'm from. Oh my God, I'm already relating to this book. This highway is an old concrete two-laner that hasn't had much traffic since a four-laner went in parallel to it several years ago. I would guess that he's probably riding on Highway 10 in Minnesota. When we pass a marsh, the air suddenly becomes cooler. Then we are past. It suddenly warms up again. I'm happy to be riding back into the country. It is a kind of nowhere, famous for nothing at all, and has an appeal because of just of that. I can relate to that. I like that. Tensions disappear along old roads like this. We bump along the beat-up concrete between the cattails and stretches of meadow, and then more cattails and more marsh grass. Here and there is a stretch of open water, and if you look closely, you can see wild ducks at the edge of the cattails and turtles. There's a red-winged blackbird. I whack Chris's knee and point to it. What? He hollers. Blackbird. He says something I don't hear. What? I holler back. He grabs the back of my helmet and hollers up. I've seen lots of those, Dad. He gained a British accent. Oh, I holler back. Then I nod. At age 11, you don't get very impressed with red-winged blackbirds. You have to get older for that. All right, this is a very deep book. It's a very deep book. I'm not sure. This is way better than I imagined. Huh. Good. I'm re-embracing my radio roots. Did you guys know that it is not temperature. Like when somebody like, oh, how hot? Like, what's the temperature? People say temperature. It's not actually temperature. It's temperature. What is the temperature? You learned that in radio school. Yeah, cool. I do. I have to read this a little bit more. I should just indulge in it because this book I'm reading right now, it's making me sad, honestly. It kind of makes me sad. I'm going to show it real quick, okay? And then I'm going to take it down because I probably will get demonetized for it. But I'm reading this, and I don't know. It is what it is. I like to read a lot of different stuff, but I usually like kind of hard, factual, kind of scary stuff. So I'll just do this real quick. It's pretty crazy. So, with that, cruising along through the stream, I gave Trent what he wanted, and I better get a sticker now, Trent. I better get a damn sticker. And it's been a really successful live stream. I feel really good about it. We've been going here for quite a while. The one thing that I really do like about the stream right now is that the time, like the countdown timer to the beginning of the stream, I think is really helpful. Because I think people would hit the replay of the stream and they wouldn't know when I was starting. And I was starting the streams at like 2 minutes. It'd be like a 2-minute countdown, but there was no countdown. So I looked at it and started looking at it. Agenda 21. Yeah, I don't want to start using these keywords in my stream, dude. It'll get demonetized in a heartbeat, but I read what you're writing for sure. Some crazy stuff going on in the world. Let's just leave it at that. Pretty crazy. Yeah, crazy. That book has been blowing my mind. Every night I kind of just read, 10, 15 pages of it and just kind of soak it in, kind of ponder. And I don't know, as they say. This has been awesome, man. We got new people. Jay, I hope you have good luck with Vaporust. Get that Red Gorilla. It's going to help you a ton. It's really the only way to clean those wheels. Trent, always good to see you here. Hope the audiobook preview was kind of fun. Regan was hanging out. Jacko's hanging out. Nick hanging out. Kev was in here. Oh yeah, I got to remember that setting up a little bit of a rig. But I think I'm going to have the wheels on this bike faster than ever anyway. Yeah, we got a good group, man. The Keep On Wrenching community group is something really, really special. And we did some hella good stuff tonight. Oh my God. We did some really good stuff tonight. See if I got a money shot on this thing. Thing looks pretty damn cool to me. That damn thing looks pretty damn cool to me. Thing's gonna be amazing. I think I'm gonna call it. It's a Friday. I got kind of a busy day. But man, yeah, John was in, Shale was in, Claire was in for a while, Tula Tom was in, Stug was in. He helped out big time. JP was in, just on and on and on and on. And I also love when I rewatch these that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing on these live streams when I'm through the whole stream. I think that's so fun. It's like you can see me like scrolling through all of the chat, being like, "Oh my God, I gotta thank everybody. I gotta thank everybody." Nick James, never been a part of something like this group. It's really awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it going, man. I'm gonna keep this going. Yeah, and honestly, I just do it because I really enjoy the community. It's growing, and part of the growing concerns me sometimes because, if it gets too big, I don't want us to lose this. So I'm trying to think through options to where we can have, I don't know, like a secret society among the Keep On Wrenchers, kind of like the originals that kind of can stay together here because I do think we got a really cool group. And the other thing also, it's like there's like the Ohio Rally, the vintage motorcycle show that happens each year. I would love to coordinate something like a Keep On Wrenching meetup, something like that. I think it'd be really, really fun. So I'm just trying to think of anything I can do just to make things better. my main priority, besides the motorcycles right now, though, is I want to get the website spruced up. I want not spruced up, but just get it filled out, because I got a lot of like filler pages, and I just need to like sit down one afternoon and knock out a ton of content, fill out those pages. All the information is like in here, and what I want to say is in my brain. But I think I've been stressing myself out of like having to like write content, and that's not what I do. I do this. I make videos, so I just need to do that. Ron, yeah, the group is growing. It's growing quite a lot, and the comments on the videos are getting relentless. John, have an awesome evening. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. But yeah, I do want to just keep it. Yeah, the OGs. That's a good way to kind of look at it for sure. Yeah, we'll see. If the videos keep doing well, everything's good. This weekend, I would like to do a couple video. Well, I'm probably only going to get to one video. Like, let's be honest with myself, right? But the one video I'd like to do is take a look at that trailer that I bought. I'm pretty stoked about this trailer. I think this is going to be a game changer, kind of for what I'm doing. Let me see if I can get it back into the community group. There we go. And I just want to look at that post here real quick. Dude, I got a heck of a... I ran into a perfect little opportunity when I ran across this. I thought I posted about it. Yeah. So it's like a fold-up trailer for a single motorcycle. Like, literally, that's what it looks like. It folds all together, and it looks like that. And I can haul, like, so I can go save a motorcycle on the weekend really easy. That's something I can easily tow with my Renegade. And the cool thing is it just folds up. Like that, I can slide it under my bench. So I've, like, kind of got a little bit of a garage renovation going on right now, where I'm trying to, like, maximize space so I can keep this going. Because now I've got another project lined up. I have a relative of mine that's going to drop off a 67 Dream that he wants me to restore for him over the winter. So that's going to be one that's coming. And then I've got the 68 CB350. Regan, sticker form filled out. Awesome. I'll get that to you, man. And so yeah, and plus I just keep running across some of these deals sometimes. It's like, oh my God, I just need like an easy way to like get these bikes. And I tried that rear carrier, but it didn't work. It's going to wreck my vehicle. But this is perfect. This was like almost a sign when I found this, to be quite honest. I was like, oh, that's exactly what I want. That is the price I'm willing to pay to make that happen. So I think Keep On Wrenching is going to keep on going. I think Keep On Wrenching is going to keep on going, because I keep running into these kind of really cool opportunities. It's pretty fun. I still have this much of my beer that I opened 3 hours and 49 minutes ago, or 3 hours, whatever, however long it's been. 3 hours and 33 minutes now. It's crazy. Oh, man, it's fun when you're wrenching. Patrick, you have a 65 Dream, so ready for that restoration? Yeah, it's coming. I think I'll probably try to get to it this winter if he can get it here. He said he was going to try and get it out to Michigan. He'll have to haul it out here. He's quite a ways away. It looks totally complete, but unfortunately that engine is seized, so it's going to be more engine work. I'm sure you guys can probably tell from the stream too. It's like engine and stuff isn't really my strong suit. I'm really learning on that front. I have a lot to learn on that front. But I love restoring parts. I like making things look pretty. I like restoring old parts, aluminum, steel, paint, all that. I'm all into that. Engine work's not necessarily my thing, so I'm kind of looking for people that can help me out with some of these things and teach me things. Like, for example, like Tula Tom's coming over on Saturday. He's going to show me how to true wheels, because for some reason, I think I taught myself how to true wheels wrong. I think I just, like, I did it wrong. And now I'm having a hard time, like, reprogramming my brain to get it right. So he's like, hey, I'll stop by. We'll freaking take care of that. And then we're going to have a front wheel to put on this 125. And it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. So yeah, we got the trailer, so now I'm kind of hot. I'm looking for bikes. I'm kind of like, I don't need bikes, but if the right opportunity pops up, I'll definitely get after it. All right, guys, I'm tired. Tomorrow's Friday. We're going to get through it. look for a video this weekend. I don't know what it's going to be on. I kind of want it to be on that trailer, but we're going to see. We'll see how the weather is. If it's 85, 90 degrees outside and humid, I'm not doing that. I'm going to do something down here and do that. I've been really happy. Like the decal video is doing really well, so I'm stoked about that too. But yeah, thanks everybody. Patrick, thank you so much. I hope you caught the part, you know, where you saw the wheel that you helped kind of sponsor on this thing. Huge, 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 huge. I wouldn't have done that unless you guys kind of prodded me into that. I probably would have just settled on that wheel. And you both of you are completely right. Everybody who said that by the wheel was completely right. It was totally worth it. So yeah, I think I'm going to call it. So it's at 3 hours, 35 minutes, some odd seconds of being live. Let's go after Friday. Let's get to the weekend, and let's keep on wrenching, everybody. Okay, just keep on wrenching, keep at it. Thank you again to everyone, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream back here next Thursday, 7 o'clock, barring some unforeseen situation. But if something pops up, I'll let you know for sure. All right, everybody, take care.